Every time me turn on me camera, me about to tell you people a story. It's always about some bullshit, man. I'm gonna tell you guys the story of the time I allowed my friend and her boyfriend to take over my apartment. Shit is about to get real. So a few years ago, I got myself an apartment. I was 20 years old. If you don't know, my mother passed away when I was 17, and coronavirus. Yeah, my mom passed away when I was 17, and I had to figure out what I was gonna do with my life. I didn't want to just live anywhere with just anyone, and I was so used to living with my mom, so I just knew I had to work hard so I could make enough money and get myself my own apartment. I was very content and proud of myself that I was able to pull it off and actually get the place. I had to pay like the first month's rent as well as the deposit fee. I had to get renter's insurance, and I was really an adult, you know, a grown-up.
Several months later,
I had a friend that was going through something. I don't want to put her business out there just out of respect, but she was going through something, and she also had a boyfriend, and I ended up dating my ex, and he wanted me to move in with him. So it just made sense for me to move in with the person I was dating and give my apartment away to my girl and her boyfriend. I watched enough court shows to know that I need a contract, because I knew that these people were gonna be living in an apartment that was under my name. So I was like, oh yeah, shit's about to get real, but let me make sure I got my paperwork, because I don't want no problems. Yeah, sign at the bottom where it says you are responsible for anything that happens in this household. So even though Davia Monet name is on here, you will be the one in trouble. Sign right there, please, with today's date. Thank you. So yes, I created my own contract, and I had my friend fill out her information. I had her dude fill out his information, and everything was Gucci in the beginning. After a few months go by, one day I was going through Snapchat, and I clicked on my friend's Snapchat, and I saw a dog in the living room. I text her and I said, whose dog is that on your Snapchat? And she says, we just got a dog. I said, you didn't think to let me know that you guys got a dog that's gonna be staying with you at an apartment that's in my name?
Seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
I literally was doing them a favor because they was going through something, which I mentioned I don't want to discuss. So I was trying to be a good friend to her and help her out, not knowing that it was gonna be a shit show. I went on the website and saw that pets were not allowed at this apartment.
I dropped my hot pocket.
You know, I did express to her, pets are not allowed, you can't have any pets. But her dude was so big on, nah, man, we keeping the dog, bruh. This is our dog, bruh. And I'm like, nigga, but this is not your apartment though, so you don't really have a say-so. It ended up turning into this huge thing where me and my friend's boyfriend got into an altercation, not a fist fight, but we was arguing back and forth. He was like, you ain't shit. And I'm like, me? Me? I mean, I was dead. Mind you, there were times when they couldn't even pay their rent. So it was just a lot. It was a lot going on, and I didn't know at the time that I could have just went to the leasing office with my girlfriend and just switched the name on the lease. I didn't know that that was an option. So I took things into my own hands, which is my own fault, because I didn't do research to find out that, oh, I don't even have to be a part of this nonsense. This could all be in just their name and they would have to deal with it themselves. Instead, I was being nice and stupid to the point thinking that my friend would come through and look out for me. But she had her boyfriend talking to me all types of crazy, bringing in this dog without even letting me know. And it was a disaster. But overall, that situation taught me that you really can't do favors for people, because even now when I think about it, if the tables were turned, I don't know if she would have done the same for me, which is why sometimes I have to remind myself, like, you don't have to be Captain Save-A-Ho. You know, I have this problem where I treat everyone like I'm their mom, and that's something that I had to learn, that, you know, everybody's not going to appreciate you for what you do for them, and sometimes you just need to mind your business and let people figure it out on their own, because it can get you in trouble. God forbid the dog ruin the apartment and rip up the carpet, and then I'm responsible for the payment, or, you know, they're not paying their rent, and then it just look like I'm irresponsible. So then if I try to rent another property in the future, those people won't trust me, because they'll say, oh, you did X, Y, and Z at your last apartment complex, so why should we trust you? And it's just all about reputation. I'm glad I was able to remove my name off the lease and add my friends, because what was I thinking? Clearly I wasn't. Stupid. So that was the story of me allowing my friend and her boyfriend to take over my apartment. I hope that you guys learned something. Please do not co-sign for no friends. Don't do nothing like this for your friend. If anything, do it for family, and even family, that's a stretch. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I love you all. Bye-bye.
The love I want is not in season. That doesn't mean I'll stop believing in love. My heart's too big, it's way too big for you to mistreat me. I don't get what I did for you to act like this.